We're talking about Teyana Taylor, her new relationship with Aaron Pierre, and her messy past with Iman Shumpert. If you've been following Teyana's journey, you know it hasn't been easy, but she's out here looking better than ever and living her best life. But guess what? It seems like Iman Shumpert just can't let go, and the drama is all over social media. Grab your snacks because this is one wild ride. So if you didn't know, Teyana Taylor has officially moved on, and she's making it crystal clear that she's standing by her new man, Aaron Pierre. If you thought Iman Shumpert was taking this with grace, you'd be wrong. He's out here acting petty, throwing shade on social media, and honestly, it's getting out of hand. But let's rewind a bit and talk about the major glow-up Teyana's had since leaving Iman. Teyana Taylor is living her best life right now, and it's honestly inspiring. She's been spotted with her new man, Aaron Pierre, looking like the definition of a power couple. Whether they're attending the biggest events in Hollywood or stepping out in LA, you can feel the chemistry between them. And let's be real, Aaron Pierre isn't just some rebound guy, he's the real deal. At the 2024 ABFF Honors, Aaron was awarded the Rising Star Award, and Teyana was right there by his side, glowing with pride. The way she leaned into him, the body language, the chemistry, it was undeniable. But that wasn't the first time we saw them looking like a whole vibe together. They also showed up at the 15% Pledge Gala, effortlessly mingling with heavyweights like Lee Daniels. Even though neither Teyana nor Aaron has officially confirmed their relationship, the streets are talking. And trust me, the way they move together is giving next-level romance. Now let's talk about Iman Shumpert, because honestly, he's not handling this well. The whispers about Teyana moving on have been circulating for a while, but it's pretty clear now that she's leveled up. Aaron is fine, talented, and on top of his game. And Iman can't stand it. Instead of taking this L like a grown man, Iman's ego has taken a massive hit, and he's out here acting petty. It started with him throwing subliminal shade at Teyana and Aaron. In fact, he even went as far as posting a music video on Twitter that pretty much aimed at them. The lyrics? Oof! He was talking about how he holds grudges, how Teyana faked crying, and how he's still standing by her side despite everything. And then he threw some more shade, calling out dudes for being fake, like politicians. The salt levels? Through the roof. Of course, the internet had a field day with it. One Twitter user straight up said, "Shump, your ex-wife about to be a wife. You thought this was sweet?" And honestly, no lies detected. Aaron Pierre is the real deal, and Iman is out here crying in the shower, clearly not over it. Iman couldn't just let Teyana move on in peace, though. Oh no, he had to double down on the petty. Once the dating rumors about Teyana and Aaron started heating up, Iman took to social media, posting a bunch of laughing emojis, clearly trying to play it cool like he wasn't bothered. But let's be real, nobody who's truly unbothered is out here posting like that. That's peak "I'm not mad, but I'm mad" energy. And of course, Teyana had to check him. She's out here glowing, doing her thing, and now she's got a man who actually matches her energy. Meanwhile, Iman's out here looking pressed. Instead of moving on gracefully, Iman's tweeting through the pain, and it's honestly a little embarrassing. Like, bro, put the phone down and focus on your own life. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. Teyana and Iman finalized their divorce in 2024, but even though the papers are signed and their marriage is officially over, Iman still can't seem to let go. The whispers about Teyana moving on have been growing louder, and instead of accepting that, Iman has been doing everything in his power to stay in her life, whether she wants him there or not. Let's not forget the shady behavior that's been going on for years. Y'all remember when Iman was seen getting cozy with Amber Rose? This wasn't just a friendly hangout. No, it looked like more than that. They were caught on a beach, laughing, flirting, and posting it all over social media. Of course, the internet didn't miss a beat, and the backlash was loud. One user even called out Iman, saying, "You left a wife, kids, and a home in Hollywood for a roach-infested apartment in a project with Amber Rose?" Yeah, the disrespect was real. And if you think that was the only time Iman was caught in the streets being messy, think again. Teyana's close friend, Deja Nicole, came through with receipts, calling out Iman and Amber for their shady behavior months before they were even spotted together. Deja confirmed what everyone had been suspecting. Iman had been acting up even before Teyana filed for divorce. But the drama doesn't stop there. Iman has been hit with cheating rumors for years. From a woman who claimed to have been messing with him for 2 years while he was with Teyana, to allegations involving Drake's baby mama, Sophie Brousseau, Iman has been caught in multiple scandals. Let's rewind to 2016 when a woman came forward claiming she had been involved with Iman while he was married to Teyana. Fast forward to 2019, when there were whispers about a possible entanglement involving an adult film actress, and by 2022, more cheating accusations resurfaced. But honestly, it wasn't just the cheating that was the issue. It was Iman's behavior overall. Teyana has spoken out about how insecure and controlling Iman was throughout their relationship. He couldn't handle her shine, her success, or her independence. It was always about him, and Teyana had to shrink herself just to make him feel comfortable. Imagine being a superstar, a multi-talented woman, and having to dim your light just to keep your man from losing it. That's what Teyana went through, and it's heartbreaking. And let's not forget the wild moment when Iman crashed Teyana's Rolls-Royce and then ran off. It wasn't just reckless driving, it was a metaphor for their entire relationship. Iman kept wrecking things and then trying to avoid the consequences. Teyana has said that Iman's jealousy and insecurity were a huge issue. Instead of being supportive when she succeeded, he sulked and acted out. And it wasn't just behind closed doors. It played out in public, too. Every time Teyana stepped out on a red carpet, she was getting all the attention, and Iman couldn't handle it. Photographers would ask him to step aside to capture Teyana solo, and instead of being proud, he'd sulk. Teyana did everything she could to save the marriage. She turned down opportunities to make Iman feel secure. She stepped back from her career to focus on their family, but nothing was ever enough for him. He wanted her to be successful, but also wanted her to shrink herself to make him feel good. And that's where it all fell apart. Now, here we are in 2024, and Iman still can't let go. The Met Gala rolls around, and Teyana shuts it down with a stunning red dress and a gorgeous braided look. But guess who couldn't help but creep on her post? Yep, Iman. He ran to Twitter, posting a message that was clearly about Teyana, saying, "You ate, but I ain't telling you that." A fan checked him, and he tried to play it off, but it was obvious. He's still obsessed. But let's talk about the real question here. Is Aaron Pierre the right guy for Teyana? There are rumors swirling that Aaron might have some baggage of his own, like being married to British actress Jessica Henwick. If that's true, it's a whole new mess. But one thing is for sure, Aaron is treating Teyana better than Iman ever did. He's not controlling her every move, and he's not out here embarrassing her on social media. So what do y'all think? Is Iman still obsessed with Teyana and can't let go, or should she be concerned about Aaron's rumored marriage?